Hey guys, so in this video, I'll be showing you how to create a multi-step form using WP Form. So if this is something you'd like to learn how to do, then watch this video. If you're looking to create a form on your website, but it's a fairly long form, then maybe looking into a multi-step form would be beneficial as it will break down the form into multiple pages and steps. It will help with user experience and conversions as well, as users will be more likely to follow through with filling out the whole form. So first, what you want to do is go here into plugins and add new. Okay, and here in the plugins, we're going to search Contact Form 7. Okay, so this one here, and install now. Okay, and then activate. Okay, great. And then we'll need just one more extension called MultiStep. So go to Add Plugins and search Contact Form 7 again, MultiStep. Oops, just a typo. Yep, so this one here, and install. Okay, and then activate. Okay, I'll skip this. Okay, great. So we have everything that we need. So next, let's just create a form with Contact Form 7. So go to Create Contact Forms. Okay, so we have this one here. So this will be, say, the first step. Okay, so we have name, email, subject, and message. So first, let's break this down into steps. So let's just do name and email first. Okay, and then we see over here, we have multi-step, which was added from that extension. So let's just do multi-step. Okay, so this is the first step. Okay, and then if you have the second one here, then you would add it here. Okay, and then you can send the emails after form submit, so we can enable that. Okay, and we want to save this. Okay, and insert tag. So great, so we have our first step set up here. Okay, so we can also add a previous button, but we'll do that for the second page. Okay, so this is the first step. So we can say Contact Form 1. Okay, I'll save this. Okay, great, now I'll duplicate it. Okay, and this will be Contact Form 2. Okay, so over here we can add in, say, some text. So underneath here, we can do text. Okay, a text field, and then I'll give it a label. Okay, so just copy what they did in the other side here. So we can just do label. This will be your message. So say this is like a support ticket. Okay, and I'll remove the other ones here. Okay, and then we can update our steps here. So we can just remove first steps. Okay, so this is the second part of our form. Okay, and then I'll click save here. Okay, and lastly, let's just duplicate this for the last step. So duplicate. Okay, so we'll name this 3. Oh, so let's just go back as well. And let's just add the previous button here. So we'll do previous. Okay, and then save this. Go back to our forms here. Okay, we have our copy here. And then we can change this to form 3. Okay, and then let's just do your website. And then this will also be just a text field. So we need to change it to give it a new variable. Okay, text field and insert. And then I'll just remove this one here. Okay, and then the multi-step here, and then this is the last step. So we can enable last step here, and we can just copy the shortcode here and add it to our shortcode for this multi-step form. Okay, and then I'll add in the previous button again under here. Okay, and save. Now we need to create the pages for our forms. So do that. So go here and add, first let's go back to Contact Forms and then get our shortcodes here. So this will be the first one. So I'll just keep it in a tab, add page. Form 1. Okay, and then we can just add in the shortcode here and publish. And let's have a look at the page.
PieCalander is the easiest and most flexible event calendar plugin for WordPress. In 5 minutes or less, you can turn any post on your website into an event that displays on a front-end calendar. PieCalander is compatible with all themes and page builders and is super easy for both you and your clients to use. Packed with amazing features like recurring events, blackout dates, e-commerce integrations, and more, you won't miss the old bloated calendar plugins you used in the past. We have a lifetime deal available as well, so be sure to visit PieCalander.com to learn more.
Okay, so we just need to link the second form. That's why the buttons aren't showing, so we'll just do that. Okay, so go back to dashboard and then we'll create the pages for contact form 2 and 3. Copy the shortcode, and shortcode and paste. Okay, and publish this. Okay, and I'll copy this link here and go back to contact form 1. Okay, and then I'll open up the multi-step area here. Okay, and then I'll paste this in. Okay, so we just need to add in the URL at the end. Okay, so I'll just close this out, and then I'll add it here. Okay, and then I'll remove the submit button. Okay, great, so this is good. So we can save this and have a look at our first page. So contact form 1, okay, Sean, email. Okay, I'll view this page here. Okay, so yeah, so this is working. It's saying please fill out the form on the previous page. Okay, so I think we do need the submit button, so let's just go and revise that. Okay, so edit and then do submit. Okay, so submit. Okay, and save, and then let's check out our page 1 now. Okay, view. Okay, so I just test this out first. Okay, great. So now we see over here it went to the second step, and we can go back to the previous step here. Okay, so I'll just change the label here to next. Okay, so here to edit, and then I'll just add in next step. Okay, and then let's check out number 2. Okay, and then we need to add in the link for the third form. Okay, so go to contact forms and we'll copy that last step here, and then go back to add page, and then this will be contact form 3. And then I'll add in the shortcode. Okay, and publish this and view page. Awesome. So we just need to connect this page to the second step. Okay, so back in your dashboard and just go here into contact forms and then the second form here. And then we'll just add in the next URL here. Okay, and then change this to next step. Okay, and then just for the last one here, we'll just change the label to finish. We can just leave it to submit actually. Okay, and save this, and now let's check out our full form. So just go here into the first page. Okay, so let's just refresh. So this is step 1. Click next step. So I need website help. And then when you click next step, then it should save the data. Okay. And give your website. And click submit. Awesome. So this went through. And then we can check in our emails. So this will be linked to your email. Okay, so lastly, let's just add in the contact form 7 submission since we don't have access to email submissions here. Okay, so what you want to search is Flamingo. So this was actually created by the same people that created contact form 7. Yep, so this one here. So allow you to store the messages from your form. So install now and activate. Okay, and then if we go here into Flamingo, we can see inbound messages and your address book. So you can see data here. So let's just submit one more for testing. So go to all pages and contact form 1 and click view. And I'll just run through this again. Okay, and submit. Awesome. So the message has been sent. Let's go to our admin here in Flamingo and go to inbound messages. So we can see all of our form submissions directly in our admin. So this concludes the end of the video. I hope you're able to follow along and set up a multi-step form. If you need any help with WordPress development, then you can contact me at mapletmedia.ca. Please like and subscribe to stay up to date on my latest videos, and thanks for watching.